Yo, what up, guys? Underground Mangaverse here, bringing you another chapter review of One Piece titled Demon Child. On the cover page this week, we got Katakuri feeding a bunch of stray kittens and dogs milk and donuts while he himself is enjoying a really big donut out in the woods. I'm guessing this is taking place on Whole Cake Island. So, does this mean Katakuri is not in Wano and will never come to Wano? Who knows? But that's all I got for the cover page this week. Anyway, let's kick it right into the chapter. So, this week we start off with Black Maria and Sanji on the third floor in the Grand Banquet Hall. Black Maria is still trying to get Sanji to call Robin over to her so that they can capture her and beat her up and get information out of her and use her. But we all know that Sanji isn't just gonna give in like that and sell out a crewmate. We all know this. So let's just keep going. Black Maria states that she has laced the entrance of the banquet hall with her spider webs so that nobody can get through. Even the floors have it. So if they somehow manage to get through the ones that are in their way, the floor is still sticky. Then Black Maria does something that caught me by surprise. She takes out a pair of knuckle bracers and starts beating the loving crap out of Sanji, who is just stuck there taking the blows. And I gotta say, I gotta give props to Oda because I don't think he's used a woman like this in One Piece, because she looks like a straight up mafia boss that will not stop until she gets the answers that she needs or whatever they need. She just absolutely starts decimating Sanji, and I just feel bad for him because he's not doing anything to stop this, and Black Maria is just taking advantage of it. So Black Maria is punched like endlessly, and while she's doing this, she's telling Sanji to call for Nigo Robin without even giving him a chance to say anything. She is just onslaughting him. At this point, even her minions are saying he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna call for Robin. And I'm like, yeah, of course not. He's not gonna call for Robin. There's no way he's gonna do that. There's no way. Sanji would never sell out a friend. No way. Especially a woman on his friend. And Sanji just screams, wait. And I was like, oh man, he's gonna go out with some words. And his minions are also saying, damn, he's gonna say something else gonna make her mad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't say nothing. But to our surprise, Sanji literally just calls for Robin to help him. Yeah, I was taken aback. I was like, huh? No, Sanji with a woman? No, he wouldn't do that. There's no way he would do that. He wouldn't sell out his crewmate. No way. And everybody is shocked by this. Even Black Maria. Her face is visibly shocked. And this message gets relayed all throughout Onigashima, and everybody picks up on it. Chopper, that one guy from Kid's crew who I'm really blanking on, what's his name? Heat? I think his name is Heat. And we get Sajin and Beppo, or Beppo and Penguin. I don't think Sajin is there. No. All right. We see Marco's battle with King as this is all going through, and then we get Jinbei's fight with Who's Who, and Frankie versus Sasaki. They're all like, wow, Sanji really did that. And I'm like, wow, Sanji really did that. Then we get a small panel of Nami and Usopp riding on top of Komochio, and Nami just says he must have been caught by a woman. No surprise. This is recalling back to Eni's lobby where Sanji fought Khalifa and he could not beat her because he can't hit women. So he lost that fight, and Nami had to end up taking over and winning. But Usopp notices that he can hear Sanji's voice through a mouse that is running along on top of a wooden post. He said that he's noticed seeing this tag before, so he calls it out to Nami. Then we move back into the banquet hall with Sanji and Black Maria. As she is still shocked by this, she starts saying, unbelievable. You actually called it here? All right, that just makes my job easier. But Sanji, by doing this, he knows, he thinks that Black Maria is gonna let him down because that was the original agreement. You call Nico Robin here, I'll let you go free. But Black Maria is not gonna let him go free and states that she's gonna keep him. But one of her minions says somebody's on their way. Obviously, it's Nico Robin. So she turns back to Sanji and states that you're not going anywhere. And Sanji's like, but you said you were gonna let me go, and I gotta get out of here. There's stuff that I gotta do. But Black Maria says, no, I'm gonna keep you as one of my little pets. You're gonna turn into one of these gentlemen over here, pointing to like a room full of other men that are just saying, we love Black Maria. There's no one else. And Sanji contradicts this by saying, I can't be tied down to one woman. Black Maria says, nah, you're not gonna disrespect me like this. You're not gonna cheat on me, thinking that there's some type of personal relationship. But she's keeping these men hostage and making them love her. As she's doing this, she's winding up back her fist with the knuckle brace on it, and Sanji's like, "Nah, I don't want to hurt your hands. I can't use my armament hockey." And as he's saying this, before he gets punched, we just hear Robin coming in with her attack, Gigantisco Mano, and slaps Black Maria across the face. Everybody's shocked by this. They're like, whoa, Black Maria, whoa, what happened? And Black Maria's like, how did you get in here? And Robin just says, I can sprout anywhere. And says, did you imagine that if you lured me in here, I'd be so easy to capture? She's been... And I gotta give Robin credit here. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. She's been on the run ever since she was 8, jumping from organization to organization, hiding from the Marines. Using spider threads is not gonna capture Nico Robin that easily. That's just a fact. But Sanji is so excited to see that Robin's here to save him. And Robin says, I spent a lot of time working in evil organizations, and when someone does horrible things to my friends, the demon parts of me starts to emerge. I got chills because Robin, she's a real big threat when she's mad. So Black Maria pissing her off is not a good thing. And then on the next page, we get Brook coming in clutch and cutting the threads to save Sanji. So now we got more information on how Robin actually got past all the spider threads that were blocking the entrance and the people that were there. It turns out Brook was cutting the spider webs and freezing them in the process so nobody would get ensnared by it. And when Brook lands after freeing Sanji, he says, oh, spooky monsters, referring to her minions that are all Smile Devil Fruit users in their weird snake appearance. And they come back at him saying, you don't get to say that looking how you do. But Sanji has no time for this. He's like, I gotta go. I gotta save Kinemon and the rest of the scabbards. So he starts limping away. And while he's doing that, he says, I don't know, for some reason it doesn't look like I can win here. And to Brook and Robin's retort, they say, yeah, we know. There was no way you was gonna win this. It's for some reason, you can't win this. Yes, we clearly know that. But Black Maria's not giving up on Sanji. She's like, I'm not letting go. But then we get a really cool panel between Robin and Black Maria, and Robin just says, are those your final words? With this amazing pose. This could be a really big panel, but Oda chose to keep it small. I don't know why. I feel like this should have been a big panel, because you need to really look at the energy that she's exuding. And Sanji just runs away, but Robin calls out to him right before he leaves and says, thanks for relying on me for help. I really appreciate that. And Sanji just gets the love struck, slips on ice that is still on the floor thanks to Brook. Then we cut over to the storeroom that Momonosuke, Yamato, and Shinobu are hiding out in. And Yamato grabs the mouse with the tag on it that's been relaying messages all throughout Onigashima and says, this is part of my dad's crew's surveillance team called the Marleys. So we get an official name of the people with the tags that can relay information. But it seems like this mouse is a cyborg. They wander around the whole island and relay information to other people. So then we get people trying to barge into the storeroom because they've obviously figured out that Momonosuke is there, so they're trying to get in and kill him. So Shinobu says, we gotta move. We gotta get Momonosuke somewhere safe where nobody can see him. So Yamato decides to put Momo in her clothes, which I'm not even gonna get into how that makes sense, because in the next panel, we see Yamato and there's like no outline of Momo anywhere there, but I'm guessing that this has something to do with Yamato's potential devil fruit. We don't know if she has one or if she doesn't have one. So I'm going to say that if she does, this has something to do with it. But other than that, I don't know. Anyway, Yamato delivers a funny line saying, let's go, Shinobu. We can't let them see us, so we have to knock them out. And Shinobu's like, that's not how that works. They'll still see us, but they'll just be knocked out. So that's how that ends. Now we move on to the final scene of the chapter with Jack stampeding across across the third floor, telling Black Maria to stand down. He's going to take out the scabbard, that the Toby Robo cannot handle them. And you just see like imagery going through his head of Inuarashi, Nekomamushi, and Raizo, which is a callback to Zou, where Jack went there to kill Raizo, but Inuarashi and Nekomamushi said there's no ninja on this island, protecting Raizo, costing them their whole island and their leg and arm in the process. So Jack has a score to settle, especially after what they did to him on the roof. So this confrontation is gonna be good. And then since Sanji's on the way, so it's gonna be a different battle now. And then we get Black Maria saying, you know what, I don't really like you looking down on me like that, but you're lucky you have good timing, because I gotta deal with something right here. And you just see Black Maria holding a big staff with a wheel at the end of it. I think this is like a fan or something, but it is huge because it has flames on it and an angry face on it. And you just see her back, and you see a tattoo, and it has the kanji for women trouble, and she just says, Nico Robin, by the end of the night you'll belong to Master Kaido. And you just see a great chapter face of Robin and Brooke saying, nah, I'd rather die. And that's how we end the chapter. Now, for my thoughts on the chapter, I'd give this chapter a 9 out of 10. There was a lot of stuff that happened between Robin and Black Maria and Sanji that I really like this chapter. I think this is one of the strongest chapters, especially like it was very focused, and I love that about this. So what I want to get into now is the Sanji stuff that threw me for a loop, because even last week I mentioned that because of Sanji, he would never sell out a comrade, especially if they were a woman. But in this chapter, Oda made him do it, which threw me for a loop. I did not understand that. But later on in the chapter, I see why Oda did it, and it was the trust between the Straw Hats that he was trying to establish right there. Sanji didn't sell out Robin. He told her to come and save him because he trusts that she will get the job done. She is not going to lose to Black Maria. So that's why he called her there and said, you can handle this because I'm needed somewhere else. I can't beat them right now, so you got to do it in my stead. So I didn't really understand that, and I'm glad that Oda did this because it makes sense for Sanji's character, and it establishes the high ceiling of trust that the Straw Hats have with each other. The same way Luffy has trust with all of the crew, Sanji has trust with all of the crew. So this wasn't a sellout. This was Sanji actually telling Robin, yo, I believe in you and you can do this. So that was something I wanted to touch upon. Then I wanted to go into Robin and Brooke just being completely epic. Like, we got a lot of panels of Robin looking completely badass, just standing there striking pose and beating Black Maria, and Brooke coming in clutch to save Sanji. That was really cool. And the comedy that came with it. But now I want to touch on Black Maria, because there's something that's really been bothering me about Black Maria, and I think a lot of people realize this too. Oda stated back before that Black Maria is a devil fruit user, but she doesn't look like a regular zone devil fruit user. So this is really weird, because she has the upper torso of a regular giant woman, but below that is a whole spider. It's a whole spider. The spider has a face and everything, which is weird because we've only seen that with Smiles. So what is she exactly? Is she actually a real devil fruit user, or is she a Smile? Anyway, guys, those were my thoughts. If you like the chapter, like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.